Hey y'all, it's the girl Shay. I'm asleep, but I ain't gonna be before you long. My favorite statement. I just came on um real quick to kind of stay in line with what I've been talking about because my goal and my desire is to help you become emotionally independent. I guess that's the word. Emotionally, where you're not relying on other people to be happy. You learning how to fill your own cup. So that's really my desire. I am a self-love life coach, and so I learned how to love me when my confidence was zero, when I was in a negative, when I had no self-worth, and I went from that to being happy, happy for real, not having to rely on a person or have to feel like I can't be happy without uh abusing a substance or relying on somebody else. I learned how to fill my own cup, and so now I'm happy and I live a life of peace. That does not mean that I'm perfect or everything is, you know, I don't have problems, but I know how to bring myself back to a place of just being in alignment with love, joy, and peace. And I don't abuse alcohol like I used to, and I'm not depending on a man to be at this place. So I'm trying to teach you how to do that for yourself. So today I'm talking about ways to validate yourself, and I'm gonna be repeating a lot of this in the same videos because a lot of this stuff just tie in together. So there are a lot of us seeking validation in people and things. Material things make us feel worthy or valuable. The word validate means like to approve of or to certify. And so a lot of society is looking for mankind and culture to certify us or to prove of us or to say, oh, it is good or it is good enough. We don't know how to accept ourselves and how to love ourselves because a lot of us fear rejection. We fear not fitting in, not understanding. Once you started loving yourself and accepting yourself and approving of yourself, you would no longer have a desire to try to fit in, with people because you learn how to embrace what you really want to do in life and who you really are. So I'm gonna get to it and get on out your way. Once again, validate means to certify or to approve of, to say, okay, this is good enough. So the first not the first, but one of the things that you have to do, hey Rubies and Pearls, I ain't seen you, girl. You gotta have an inward awareness that everyone won't like or accept you or what you do and be okay with it. Once you start learning to, live your truth and live authentically, you just know that I'm not for everybody. You got to just have that awareness. I'm not for everybody and everybody not for me. You don't like everybody. And so you can't expect everybody to like you, and that's okay. Just live your truth, operate from love, and who you're for will embrace you. So you got to have that inward awareness already that everybody won't like me. And guess what? That's okay. That doesn't make me any less than. That doesn't make me unworthy just because they don't like me or they rejected me, because at the end of the day, you don't want to be accepted by everybody anyway. Some people you don't need to be accepted by, and so you just have to understand that you're not for everybody. Okay. Maybe you're the type of person that always feel like you have to have somebody's approval before you make a decision. You won't wear a certain thing. You got to make sure that you got to get approval for that. Before you make an important decision, you got to get approval for that. Or whoever you date, you got to get approval for that. It's like you don't know how to just do what you want to do. might be over reliant on maybe your parents or just other people's opinions, but you got to start with the little things, in order to, you got to learn to trust yourself, trust what you want to do, and start with the little things. If you normally be the type of person that will make a phone call and say, hey, what you think about this? Or what you think about that? Just do it. If that's what you really want to do, you feel like this is what's best for you and this is what's right for you, have the courage to do it, and there's nothing wrong with calling somebody that you love and trust to get their opinion on certain things in your life. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that most of the time it's important to be able to trust yourself and live authentic. I keep saying authentically, live your truth, without needing approval from other people, because these people may not always be in your life. You got to be able to trust your decisions and trust, your wisdom. Get guidance. Start having confidence in your decisions by having the courage to do something you really want to do. Yeah, without having to call people to approve of it first. And the more you do it, your confidence will grow. Plain and simple. That is you validating yourself. That's cutting down on your reliance of other people, running your life. Because some people, they'll have you doing stuff that they would do, but you wouldn't do. And so now you're living for them now because you're too over reliant on them. So validate yourself by having the courage to do what's really in your heart to do, and not worrying about the rejection, because it'll be who it's for. Your feelings, you gotta learn how to validate. Hey, Phoenix versus how you gotta learn how to validate your feelings. Sometimes we can get in situations where our feelings are dismissed, and sometimes that can cause us to dismiss our own feelings and our own needs. But you got to be able to accept your feelings. You're not wrong for feeling how you feel. You're not wrong for feeling how you feel, and so don't let nobody make you feel like how you're feeling about a situation is wrong. Feelings is just showing you what's going on within you or how certain situations affect you. Sometimes those feelings could be from a wound, that needs to be healed sometimes. So just embrace them, and if it's something that needs to be healed, work on it. But validate your feelings. You don't need anybody to validate how you feel. You validate them. You embrace them, and then you won't have to rely on other people, or you don't have to depend on pleasing other people. That's how you eliminate that, by embracing your feelings and removing people who don't validate your feelings from your life. Don't let people just dismiss your needs. Don't have people in your life that dismiss how you feel, because how you feel is important. What you feel does matter. And so it starts with you embracing those emotions and dealing with them, accordingly. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals that support you. Once again, who you have in your life is very important. Make sure you have people who love you for who you are, and that's going to take you being authentic. This is me, like it or leave it. This is me. This is how I feel on it. This is my perception. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. And so, living your truth, you'll be able to attract people who love you for who you are and not for who you're pretending to be. So you got to validate yourself. That way you can eliminate the wrong people from your life. And then just daily affirm yourself. A lot of us are looking for approval, compliments, validation from other people. But it should be in addition to what you already given yourself. It shouldn't be you relying on them to feel like you're important, and if you don't get it, then you feel like you're not worthy or you're not enough. No, affirm yourself. That's how you validate yourself. That's how you get emotionally independent when you don't have to rely on others. Affirm yourself daily. What are you saying to yourself? What are you saying to yourself? Is it good? Is it building you up? You got to start. Set time aside every day to speak life into yourself. You don't need anybody else to affirm you. You affirm. You be your own best friend. You are beautiful. You are enough. You are smart enough. You are intelligent. Well, just I am. I am smart enough. Put you some worship music on or some meditation music. I am smart enough. I am intelligent. I am beautiful. I am wise. I am a fast learner. I am strong. Yeah, I'm learning how to do that. You got to. Speak life into yourself. And once again, have people around you that also speak life into you. Um, I am enough. I am strong. I am smart. I am significant. I am valuable. I do matter. How I feel does matter. And say that to yourself every day. Um, and those are ways to build yourself up and validate yourself. And that way, when you're rejected, you realize this was God's protection. I'm not losing nothing because I trust God with my life. I trust God with my relationship. I trust God with who He says I am. And so you're relying on that. You're relying on who He says you are. You're nothing less. I had a quote up saying, "Forgive yourself for believing that you're anything less than beautiful, baby. You are beautiful. You are amazing, and you got to know that, regardless of who does not think that. What's important is how you feel about you. That's what's important. And so you got to heal the way you see yourself. Make sure the way that you see yourself is through the eyes of God. Speak life into yourself. Affirm yourself daily. The same way you learn to believe that you were less than beautiful, that you weren't smart, that you were stupid, that you were foolish, that you weren't strong, which is a lie. Speak life until you start believing. Speak life. Start operating from self-love. I'm loving me every day. I'm loving me. I am moving forward. I am turning the page. I am strong in the Lord and in the power of His might. Yes, I am good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, baby. I bring the table to the table. I'm more than enough. Okay, you just got to just speak that life every day, and you're going to start operating from that. You're going to stop operating from less than and unworthy and trying to fit in here and trying to fit in there. No, you accept you, and you'll never have to worry about nobody else accepting you. God has already accepted you. That's who matters. I've been telling y'all this every day. Shift your value to what God says and who He says you are. Nobody else. Do not depend on things that crumble. Stop depending on things that fall. Stop depending on things that can be here one day and gone the next. God's love for you will never change. Who He says you are will never change. So you got to rely on that. You have to rely on that. Speak it every day. I am God's masterpiece. I am a masterpiece. Wonderfully made by God. Amazingly and miraculously made by God. Wow. Divinely and intentionally made by God. Right now. I am needed. I am a gift to this world. Come on. I am a gift to this world. I am a gift to my family. So those are ways that you can validate yourself. Not that it's hard. You just got to be consistent with it. You have to. This is not doing this is not an option. This is mandatory. This is mandatory. You're in a relationship with you. If you're in a relationship with somebody, it ain't healthy if you speaking down and talking down on each other, tearing each other down with your words. So the same way you trying to lift up your mate, you better lift yourself up every day. You have to. Because your relationships is going to reflect your relationship with you. If your relationship with you was unhealthy, you're going to attract unhealthy and you're going to accept unhealthy. Because when you have a healthy relationship with you, you don't allow toxicity into your energy. You don't let wrong people into your space. Because you say, no, I don't even talk to me like that. You not finna come up in here talking to me crazy. I don't even talk to me like that. So, hey, you know, love you, validate you, validate you. You don't need nobody's approval but God and yourself. And if God tell you to do something, do it. If he tell you to change, change. You know, you got a bad attitude, you need to work on that. You gotta, you know, you need to stop procrastinating so much. Whatever, but God's opinion and yours, that's what matters. And make sure yours is good. So that's really all I came on to say today. Ways to validate yourself. Here are the two. You better be unapologetically you. You don't apologize for who you are. God put his stamp of approval on. So that's it. I'm significant because I exist. I'm valuable because I exist. I'm special simply because I exist. If you don't like that, them ain't your people. If they don't like it, them not your people. Plain and simple. You don't have to be accepted by everybody, just the right ones. And once again, you're perfect for your purpose, and you're perfect for the right people. You'll never be enough for the wrong people. You will never be enough for the wrong people. I don't care what you do. I don't care what surgery you have. I don't care if you got the finest body in the world. You will never be enough for the wrong energy and the wrong people. So your people are going to love you for who you are. And if they don't love you for who you are, authentically, them ain't your people. Be okay with it. Be okay with it. And when you start placing your value in who God says you are, and not in man, your whole life gonna change. Your whole life gonna shift. Because once again, you're operating from love, not for love. I don't need your love. I know how to love me. God loves me. I don't need your love. Not no fake love. I'm already loved. I'm already accepted. I'm already chosen by God. God, promotion comes from God. My gift will make room for me. That's God's promise to me. No good thing will God withhold from me because I'm trying to please him and I'm walking right before him. It's God that's opening these doors for me, not you. So you can try to, withhold how you want. But what God has for me is for me. You can't stop. You can't stop what God doing in me. You can't stop it. God have the ability to touch people who don't even know you. And they be like, hey, I'm doing this for you. It's just something about you. I don't even know what it is. But God told me to give you this. God told me to do this for you. God told me you better trust God, baby. You better trust God. I'm trying to tell you. Promotion come from him. He got different ways to be a blessing to you. Unexpectedly. My God shall supply all my needs according to his riches and glory in Christ Jesus. So trust God because that's your way maker. That's your way maker. Can't nobody stop nothing and nobody stop what God want to do in your life. And if they are a hindrance, he'll move their butts out the way and you let them go. When he moves them out the way, you let them go. Quit chasing people that's trying to walk away from you. Because God moved them for a reason. He's trying to take you somewhere. Everybody can't go where God is taking you because they don't have the right heart. They don't have the right spirit. They're a distraction to what he's trying to do in your life. When the distractions go, let them. Come on now. I don't know who that might have been for me. I don't know who that was for, but trust God with your life. Trust God with who he made you to be and who he created you to be. God ain't make no mistake when he made you. God ain't make no jump. And you're not for everybody. And that's all right. But I'm perfect for my purpose. Come on, say that. I'm perfect for my purpose. And I'm perfect for the right people. Come on now. There we go. So, thank y'all for tuning in. I hope this helped you on today. I hope it's blessed you. Know that you are loved, accepted, valued, and chosen by God. Can't nothing or no one stop God's plans for you. Nobody but you. Nobody but you. Because you will be no more than how you see yourself to be. It's the way you see yourself that's going to hinder you. Not nobody. Can't nobody else stop it. It's your thoughts. Your perception. Your perception of yourself. You're blessed. You're loved. You're chosen. You are a gift to this world. You are a gift to your family. You are a gift to those around you. See yourself no less than beautiful. See yourself no less than amazing. No matter what you do, you are needed. Your gift is needed. The way you see things is needed. The way you love is needed. Come on now. The way you do it, the way you tell the story, the way you make the joke. Come on now. The way you love others is needed. The way you encourage others, the way you motivate others, the way you're able to put it in perspective is needed. Thinking not small what you do, what you bring to the table is not small. It's needed for your purpose. So stop trying to live other people's purpose and live yours. Walk yours. Because that's where your promotion is. That's where your blessing is. That's where your favor is. That thing that you do, you know what it is. That thing that you do, that's where your blessings are. Don't let nobody stop that. So validate yourself. Walk in your purpose. Walk in your gifting. Share it. Do it. Give it. Be it. All right, y'all. Thank you, Rubies and Pearls and Phoenix, for tuning in. I really appreciate y'all for dialoguing and sharing y'all kind words. Do things from love, not for love. You better praise them, because what it say, that's where your help comes from. My help comes from the Lord. You can't stop what God gonna do in me. He'll use somebody else, but He gonna get it done. Come on now. Come on now. Yes, Lord. It don't matter. It don't matter what it is. My car, I had an old Jeep. Before I got my car, I had an old Jeep, pretty bad. Had just left the marriage, got me a little Jeep, but I love my Jeep. And that Jeep went out on me. I had that Jeep for 2 years, having a little boom in it, was happy with it. And I kept going to different car places that they kept turning me down. So I said, you know what, God, you know what I need. You are my way maker. I'm gonna listen to you. I'm gonna wait on you. I'm gonna trust you. You gonna open the door for me. I'm gonna just tune into your spirit. At the right time, it's gonna happen. One day, something was in my spirit. They just say, go to CarMax. Kyle CarMax. I went on there. The spirit. I had a strong intuitive nudge that today is the day. And filled out whatever they told me to fill out. And I got approval for my car. New car. Okay? From hoodoo to new car. And it was a favor of God, because it sure wasn't my credit. Can't nothing stop what God want to do in you. He gonna make a way for you to have. God ain't gonna let you go without. You just gotta trust Him and say, God, you show me where to go. Because God know all things. God know all things. He know how to touch a heart. He know how to turn a heart in your favor. You just trust Him and lean on Him and depend on Him. And pray and say, God, have your way. Have your way, Lord. And it may sound small, but it's big to me, because I needed that. Yeah, favor. God to touch a heart on your behalf. So trust Him, baby. Trust Him. And like I say, can't nobody or nothing withhold what He gonna do through you. Can't nothing stop your blessings. Trust Him. Your help comes from the Lord. He heals you when you call on Him. What He say He gonna do? He gonna answer. That's the truth. That's the truth you can stand on. When I call on you, I know that you hear me, and I know that you gonna answer me. You know what I have need for. You shall supply my every need. Make a way, God. What I need to do. Be still and know. Be still and know. Trust God. You ain't got to do nothing crazy for it. You ain't gonna have to break no rules for it. It's gonna turn in your favor. So, all right now, I'm done, y'all. Be encouraged. I love y'all, and I talk to y'all soon. Thank you, Bridget, cuz. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, Aisha. Thank you for tuning in. God bless y'all. Y'all God's, he love y'all. Y'all God's masterpiece. Y'all God's masterpiece. Operate no less. Operate no less. All right. I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye. You're welcome. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah. Be blessed.